Γεια σας, τι κάνετε? Είμαι ο Άρων και μου αρέσει η Eurovision πάρα πολύ. Και είμαι εδώ σήμερα γιατί η Ελλάδα έχει το Eurovision τραγούδι. What's it? Τραγούδι της Ζάρη.
I'm a smart guy, I'ma make it work right.
For those that don't speak Greek, I said hi. Today we're going to listen to the Greek song, and for those that do speak Greek, you can tell that I'm learning. Προσπαθώ να μαθάω ελληνικά. Is that wrong? What did I say? What's the future of matheno?
Matho.
Oh, what's mathao?
Methao means I'm getting drunk.
Honey, that's coming later. Ελληνικά είναι πάρα πολύ δύσκολα. Okay, so today we have the Greek song. The song for Greece this year is called Zari, and it is by an artist called Marina Satti. And she is actually a huge name in Greece. Even I, some random English boy, know who she is. Although I think I'm a little bit biased because I have a Greek boyfriend, basically. So there's this song that I was obsessed with when we first started going out. He sat next to me, by the way. And it's called Mandisa, I think. And it was like I never learned the words, but it is so good. I listen to like a lot of Greek pop music, and you know, a lot of it is kind of like a pop music structure but with ethnic flair. But with Maria Satti, I feel like her music is also very unique, not only in the sort of sounds that she has, but also the structures of her song always feel very like intriguing to me. It never kind of goes the direction I'm expecting. And so she has a lot of interesting elements as an artist. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to her song Zari, which means dice. I had to Google that. Hasn't come up in Duolingo yet. Okay, here we go, Zari. The intro is kind of like reminding me of Zorba. That's probably intentional. It sounds very traditional, the intro of this song. Traditional to what you think of like Greek instrumental music. Oh my gosh. You would not expect her to start all the way up here. Wow, like straight away what I'm hearing is her singing so high, but also she's got this like falling sequence in the melody, which is intriguing. But the way she has these like little riffs, like I'm gonna try and do it, but I don't know, it's like I can't read it. But the way that they have that is so typical in Greek music, and I'm obsessed. I mean, typical Marina, it's like not going in a direction I was expecting at all. Oh, she's a tour guide. I'd hire her. Okay, this is quite catchy, this bit. Da, da. Having this repeated word that she had is kind of going to give it a lot of like memorability. I feel like when there's an audience full of people and they can all just be like da, da, da. That's like kind of fun. Although I would expect her to sing Zari, or maybe she's singing like Za. We'll soon find out. Let's keep listening. Her style is so cool. Kind of feels a little bit like I'm watching like a tourist's guide for visiting Greece. Vocals. She has like such a beautiful voice because she's very quirky, but actually at the root of all that is a really nice voice. Ah, postcards. See, maybe I'm right. So this chorus here, it's very like understated, but actually this is going to be very catchy and a lot of room for dancing. That's what we want. Oh, this bit's nice. I like having this kind of quirky song and then just breaking it down. Just relying on these nice vocals. What's happening? I mean, maybe this is a bit of a hint to the choreo that we're gonna see on the actual stage. That would be very cool. Because this looks like very kind of traditional Greek dance moves. Oh, Dear Europe, I'm sending you much love from Greece, the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, philoxenia, I don't know what that word means, and a bunch of other long words. It's true. See you soon in Malmo. Oh, why does Greece have so many long words? This felt like, I mean, I couldn't completely understand every word. I mean, I'm basically fluent, but I did miss a few words. And so it kind of was giving me like a little bit of like a love letter to Greece. So that's what's kind of getting from that. I mean, I'd love to see what the lyrics mean, but it was kind of giving me with the video there of her kind of being a tour guide around Greece. There was a lot of kind of stereotypical activities, looking at the Parthenon. Just looking at like outside stalls, like loads of little markets where they sell little postcards. Just singing the theatre, the ancient theatre, the Odeon, I think it's called. The way that the video was done with a very stereotypical places that she was going, pretending to be a tour guide, like having very like word art animations on screen. I feel like she was making a video to sort of show how people see Greece when they're not from Greece. So yeah, I definitely think the video is kind of like not taking itself too seriously, and also kind of a little bit making fun of maybe how people see Greece, and kind of like at the end there where she's written like that letter and saying about how there's so many long words that we non-Greeks can't pronounce. In terms of the actual song, I thought this was such an amazing like ethnic bop. Like it's exactly what we want. It's very unique. It's very different to like a lot of the songs that we've heard so far. And I always like rely on Greece for bringing that a little bit. Like they always have something that is quintessentially Greek sounding. And that's done a lot in the production of the song, in the instruments that are used, in the little vocal elements that she has there as well that give it kind of a very specific geographical location to like where they do this sort of thing in their music. I think this is gonna do so well on the stage. I feel like her dancing, she's gonna bring Greece to Eurovision, which I think is something really exciting because it is a country that has like a lot of history, a lot of ancient history, and it is a country that continues to influence so many parts of what we do every day, whether that is, like she said, democracy or philosophy, but also just the words that we use in our language. So many of the words that we just use in everyday life in the English language derives from Greece. So it is definitely a country that has a lot of like influence and impact, and I think it's really cool to see this country that has so much influence come to the contest and bring something that is so unique. I think this is a sure qualifier for the semi-finals. I think this is going to do a really good placing. I think Greece always actually does well. They've got a great track record in the competition, and I think that is because they don't necessarily stick to that kind of commercial Western pop sound. They always like to bring something a bit interesting, a bit unique, and I think that bodes well for them because it does make you remember what they have more. And this song definitely had an element of quirky in it, so that would definitely help it stick out a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing like what she does on stage. So as always, it depends on like what the other countries are going to bring, but the actual song itself I think has enough quality and interest and uniqueness for it to stand on its own 2 feet without worrying at all. I'm sure it's going to be a left-hand scoreboard, and for me this is probably going to be like a top 10. I think so. I love it. Yeah, I feel like she really just didn't disappoint. I already kind of knew what to expect with her anyway, and this is quintessentially her sound. I feel like I can really see her in this song, and I love that it isn't a very typical kind of like verse, chorus, end. I love that the structure has kind of been shaken up a bit because I didn't necessarily know like where she was gonna go. And I love that about her music. So yeah, I would say I'm looking forward to seeing it. Good luck, or Kale Pitihia. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she brings in the, let's just say finals, because she's gonna get through. So thanks all for tuning in. If you like this video, do make sure to hit the likes up button, and of course don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to hear any of my music, you can of course do so. The links are all below. That's it from me, and see you all next time. Bye!